As far as being out on the Boundary Waters, there's just so many stories. I mean, every day is something new. Every day you're challenging yourself to do something that maybe you haven't done before. But it's something that we all work together at. It's a lot of fun to experience that as a group. I mean, we do a devotional at the end of the day. It's a great time to unwind and just talk about what you've seen, what you felt, what you heard. There's some amazing noises up there. There was one time, I don't know, was it elk or a moose? It was a noise I had never heard before, and it was really amazing that there's that amount of nature and diversity up that way. We were just going along, and we saw these two loons. They were going to cross our path, so we slowed down a little bit, and they crossed by. We saw they had a little one in between them, and all of a sudden these loons just kicked it into gear. It wasn't like they were paying attention to us. And then we looked way off in the distance. There were these two bald eagles that were circling around, but the mama and daddy loon, man, they were not a happy camper. They were out of there. But it was still fun. I mean, we even saw a loon go under our canoe one time in shallow water. Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing for me is just the peacefulness, right? The quiet, the stillness. That's where I hear God all the time. I mean, you can see God in everything. The amazing. I mean, I took a picture of a sunrise one time. It was absolutely stunning, and it was one of those things where, and this is, I think where God likes to show off, because we got up and the sun was just starting to come up, and it was a little orange, and it was like, wow, that's really amazing. It was one of the best sunsets I'd ever seen. And you go about your business, and then you look again, and it's even better. And then it got better. And then I took a couple pictures. It was my screensaver for about 3 years. It was the most amazing display of colors I had ever seen in my entire life. There was so much orange, there was so much blue, and not only could you see it in the sky, but it was reflected off the water, through the trees, and on the lake. It was absolutely stunning. It makes me shiver just to think about it right now. It was absolutely the most showing off I've ever seen God do. You know what I mean? And we made sure everyone was up and everyone got to enjoy it, because it was it's a once in a lifetime thing. But I think the biggest thing, is like at night when it's just so quiet. You don't hear anything. It's really a great time for reflection, for just letting your mind be still and to really appreciate this world that we're in, and what God has done to provide that for us.
When a person goes to the Boundary Waters, they know that they will see expansive wilderness. They will see beautiful sunsets and sunrises. They will see wildlife at every turn. They will form bonds and get to know people they didn't know as well before. And they will then get to know themselves a little more than they did. Each person gets to experience a personal tour, an individual tour given by God to really see the way God created the world to be. And then you get to experience all of that yourself and share it with every person around you at all different levels, no matter what your faith walk is right this second. It will grow into its next level no matter what, and it will be a beautiful thing.